Hi guys, welcome to channel Cric. So today we're going to see the WTC final review between India and Australia. So first of all, I would like to say that congratulations to Australia. They have become the first team to win all the ICC titles. That is the ICC Cricket World Cup, ICC World T20, and the Champions Trophy, and now currently the WTC. So as far as this match is concerned, we're just going to look at review and. Beyond that, we are going to see what are the factors that let Australia win this particular game. So to start things first up, Australia batted first, and in this particular wicket. India went on with a bowling combination of four seamers and left arm spinner in the form of Ravindra Jadeja. So first up, it was David Warner who had a great start. I really felt, in the past few days, there has been a question of about a spot in Australian Test squad, but then he batted really well for his 43, and from there on, Manas Labuschagne also contributed well, but eventually lost his wicket post lunch. From there on, what literally transpired, I felt was the turning point of the game. I really felt. As far as Travis Head and Steve Smith are concerned, they had an excellent partnership. I felt with Travis Head getting 160 odd runs, and at the other end Steve Smith getting a great 100 to his name. So that very partnership, I really felt that literally changed the momentum of the game for Australia. And in fact, speaking about that particular partnership, it was Travis Head who literally changed the momentum by playing at a really higher strike rate. With a strike rate close to 80, and in fact, looking at his career strike rate as far as test matches is concerned, he has an excellent strike rate close to 80, which is too good as far as test match is concerned. So other than that particular partnership, but from there on, there was a slight lower order fumble, I would say, for the Australians, and towards the very end it was Alex Carey who contributed with the bat, getting 48 runs. So that particular knock of 48 took Australia to a very good total of 469, and in fact, from a very comprehensive position as far as Australians is concerned, India bounced back to get them for all out for 469. So from there on, what happened in the first innings as far as India is concerned is that initially there was this top order fumble for India, and from there on Ajinkya Rahane batted really well for his 89. I mean, yes, we all know that as an overseas test batter, he has excellent records, and he batted really well. This is definitely one of his best knocks. Yes, he fell 11 short of 100, but then the way he batted and the character that he showed was really excellent, I felt. And towards the very end, it was Ravindra Jadeja along with Rahane who batted really well for his 48, and Shardul Thakur got 50 to his name, his third consecutive 50 at the Oval. In fact, joining an elite list of legends, Alan Border and Don Bradman. He has become the third batsman to get 3 consecutive 50s as a visiting batsman. So from there on, what literally transpired was towards the very end, it was Australia who bounced back and got India all out for a score of 296. And in fact, after that top order fumble, the way the lower order contributed, with the likes of Ajinkya Rahane, Ravindra Jadeja and Shardul Thakur, as we have discussed previously, India got to a very good score. I particularly feel that the turning point of this very game was Scott Boland, because he was the one who kept that line, who was bowling that nagging length as far as India is concerned, or rather the typical test match length, I would say, because when we are going to bowl that length, even the best of the batsmen in the world are going to struggle, or rather we are going to just keep them guessing. When you get the ball in the particular line, it's always going to be a guessing game for the batsman. So credit to the way Scott Boland bowled, and from there on, with a handy lead of 173. It was great batting display from Australia in the second innings. Yes, India in the post lunch session of day 3 had an extraordinary set of spell of bowling, I would say, with Mohammad Siraj bowling an excellent spell. But yes, he was unfortunate that he could just get 1 wicket in that particular spell. But from there on, it was a great bowling as far as the final session was concerned of day 3. So from there on, yes, handy knock from both Steve Smith and Labuschagne, because at that point in time the pitch was definitely deteriorating, and towards the very end I really felt that yes, definitely, as we have just mentioned previously, that 173 lead was definitely playing in the mind of India, I really felt. And towards the very end, Alex Carey again was the unsung hero for the Australians as far as the second innings is concerned, getting 66 runs to his name. And in fact, at the other end, it was Mitchell Starc who got 41 runs to his name. In fact, I would like to even say that towards the lower middle order, Alex Carey and Mitchell Starc had a partnership of 93 runs. In fact, for the 8th wicket, if I'm not wrong. So that particular partnership literally changed the momentum of the game as far as Australia is concerned, and that's where Australia got that cushion of say 90 odd runs that literally proved to be crucial towards the very end. And in fact, towards the end, Australia declared for 260 odd runs. So giving India a target of triple fours, that is quadruple Nelson, or rather 444, however you'd like to say. So but from there on, what literally transpired was initially Shubman Gill lost his wicket to Scott Boland, to an excellent delivery once again in this particular innings, that is the 4th innings of the test match. On the day 4 evening, that was a really great spell of bowling from Scott Boland. He got rid of Shubman Gill, and from there on, Rohit Sharma, yes, he got 43 runs to his name. And in fact, yes, the scoreboard although reached just 43 runs, I really felt that this is definitely one of the best knocks of Rohit Sharma as far as overseas knocks of Rohit Sharma, because he looked in fine form. I mean, the way he handled the new ball, and from there on, to take India to close to guide them towards the first 13 overs was just extraordinary. And I really felt that he was due of a big knock, and he could have gone all the way to give India a chance. But from there on, it was Cheteshwar Pujara batted really well, but then eventually lost his wicket. In fact, at a point in time, in a single over, both both Cheteshwar Pujara and Rohit Sharma lost their wickets. So from there on, it was slight trouble for India, but then it was Virat Kohli and Ajinkya Rahane once again who saved the ship for India, getting a handy partnership of close to 90 runs. So from there on, to get that 90 runs at one point in time was very, very crucial. But at the morning of day 5, with the final day, India required close to 280 runs. In fact, they had to chase a mammoth target of 444, as we discussed previously, and it was a record chase. If India could chase this down. But then with the initial breakthrough of Virat Kohli and Ravindra Jadeja, successive breakthroughs, India were slightly under trouble. But then KS Bharat batted really well. I felt it showed really good character, and Ajinkya Rahane also coming into the second innings batted really well. In fact, with the finger injury, the character that Ajinkya Rahane showed was extraordinary, and he was the only batter who looked comfortable at the crease as far as India is concerned. So guys, India were all out for a score of 234, and Australia have been comfortably winning, have comfortably won rather the WTC final by 209 runs, I would say. And in fact, I really felt that the fielding between both the sides, the level of catching has been the difference for both these sides. And Australia, have come up trumps with their catching. And Steve Smith, in fact, got a match-turning catch in the second innings. That is the 4th innings of the Test match of Virat Kohli. I really felt was a turning point. In fact, in the first innings, when Ajinkya Rahane, looked like an unbreakable wall. It was Cameron Green who took an extraordinary catch, moving to his right. So, Australia's fielding has been excellent, and that's what made them, come up trumps in this particular Test match. And towards the very end, I would like to, positively conclude that yes, first up, we would congratulate Australia once again for winning the WTC for this 2023 cycle. And moving forward, I would like to say that I would like to conclude positively that yes, the IPL fatigue might be one of the reasons of why India couldn't come up trumps in this Test match. But then moving forward, India have this one-day World Cup, that is the ICC World Cup 2023 moving forward this year, and definitely India has to have a great chance to win this World Cup, as it is going to be held in India. And definitely they would look to prepare with the Asia Cup coming next, and definitely we will all have a positive outlook for the same. So guys, if you like this video, do like and share it with your friends. Do put your thoughts in the comment section below, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.